Back here again with another sparring video, this time with Clinton, who's a purple belt and a very, very good purple belt for that. So this time, specific sparring from closed guard. So I start in Clinton's closed guard and just dragging him over so he can get in front of the camera, let him know that I'm filming, just being polite. But hey, Clinton likes it. He's got a lot of style points, this man. So we've been working on pinning the hips, so grabbing the sort of, the waistline there, sort of in the hip bones, pinning the hips, backwards on the knees, pushing your hips back and trying to pop open the guard, which is easier said than done, especially when Clinton's got these grips on my sleeves, which he done actually when we was warming up, which was incredibly good. And we'd also been working on a bit of cross collar choke, which I walked straight into it. What we in 30 seconds, absolute nightmare. Tried to hang on a bit, started seeing stars, had to give the head a wobble. Clinton has a little chuckle, make sure I'm all right. Should have tapped, but hey, ego gets in the way. But obviously back into it. Something I picked up on Monday evening and is this move. So stand up, one leg up, turn my hip into his hip and make it uncomfortable until the guard pops open. Really, really pleased with that. Managed to get the sort of knee across as well. Little battle for the underhook, unfortunately. That is a battle I did not win, and I'm attempting to do sort of the X pass now, but I couldn't quite get the grips that I needed to pull that off, and Clinton easily sort of off balances me and regains control. So thought I was in there, but walked straight into an armbar, or nearly an armbar. And then look at a little switcheroo from Clinton. So switches scopes, grabs the belt, and he's reversed the position. He's on top. So if he passes and ends up on top, you just simply start again. So, but really pleased that I retained some information from Monday evening's class and implemented it into this specific sparring session. And Clinton's always a handful. He's so good. Extremely knowledgeable, incredibly patient, and his pressure and his application of his weight is really good. So really enjoyed rolling with Clinton, especially after being off for a week. So this is a move I picked up from Sean, who's a brown belt. So he was practicing this in the class before we actually started. So he's sort of gone under the arm, he's grabbed the collar, and then my right hand is like a C grip. So then I'm going to attempt to push that down and come up and go for a triangle attempt. So really pleased that I picked that up. It's quite a simple move, really. Not so much to execute, to pull off, but the principle's there. Not that Clinton was in any sort of threat, but he soon stifles that, sits back, which is, great defence. I noticed he sat straight back when the triangle come up, and then easily enough to pass my guard. But really pleased with that, and I reckon I'll catch a few people that unaware. So watch out, class. Went for a little bump sweep there, but couldn't quite get it. Thought he was postured up. Was then going to go for a Kimura, just try and keep him busy, but couldn't get that either. And then these grips in my sleeve, so tough. Tried to get my knee shield in. It's a little sweep that I wanted to try and execute, but just had no chance of getting Clinton into position. Did feel like my right leg is a bit of a risk there, so I was trying to be conscious of that. And I think if I hadn't had hold of Clinton's left sleeve, I think he would have fell back on that and took a heel hook or what have you. So back in close guard. Was going to go for maybe a little balloon sweep here, but Clinton's down on his heels. Took one in the balls there, but it's an accident. Hey, these things happen. Little bit of a De La Hiva going across, bit late. Was going to attempt to take the back, but hey, look at Clinton. It's command possessed, easily past me, and that's all she wrote. So coming up next is a normal round with Dennis, who we will see shortly. So here we are with Dennis. He is a 4-stripe white belt, and I reckon he's going to get his blue belt any day now. I've skipped a lot of this round because we was doing dirty dancing and hanging on to each other for most of the round. But I think he goes for a little single leg, double leg by the look of it, and I end up pretty much in his half guard. Just pull him away from the wall a little bit, gives a bit of room, and give him his half guard back. And I think he had a grip as well, so I'll give him that, make sure we're fair, and off we go. So Dennis is one tricky customer. He's quite short, no offence, but he's quite short, compact, and he's got really small levers, which means he's really, really good at retaining his guard. And you'll see throughout these next couple of minutes, he constantly gets his guard back in. He's constantly pushing me off on getting his knee shields back in. And I think there's a lot of transition from no gi with Dennis into the gi, especially when it comes to guard retention. And I really do need to be doing more no gi. I've only done one no gi class, and I really couldn't apply any pressure to Dennis. Usually, I'm pretty good at sort of being heavy on him, applying the pressure, and just wearing him down and grinding and grinding and grinding. But credit to him, he managed to keep my weight off him and keep me unbalanced all the time, so I could never get myself in a position where I'm just applying pressure to him. So a couple of times I thought maybe I was going to end up in mount, or decent side control, and he just manages to get his leg back in just like that. I thought I was nailed on for the mount then, and he just retained his guard. I felt relatively in control in the round, and usually I'm probably a bit more dominant when I spar with Dennis, which just goes to show how much progress he's made. In the last few weeks and months, he's come on leaps and bounds. I know he competes a bit as well. He's an absolute pleasure to train with. Really knowledgeable guy, strong guy, and full of energy, and it's pretty infectious. But again, here we go. Thought I passed yet again, but he's got a grip on my sleeve. Couldn't break that. Almost could have took the back there. I think I could have. Don't know why I didn't. Don't know what I'm waiting for, but I should have took the back. And yet again, he just ends up getting his knee shield back in, and I think I end up back in close guard again towards the end of the round. But yeah, hard to pass his guard, and progress has been real steep for Dennis. It feels like I have. Maybe so I'm rusty, but no, credit where it's due. A tough opponent, competitive as always with me and Dennis. And that is that for another video, folks. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.